Sorry I'm late. Did I miss anything? You did, actually. Todd just challenged me to a fight. Wait, what? Why? Because he's Janice's boyfriend and he's mad that I tried to ask her out. Oh. You're not actually gonna go through with fighting him, are you? What choice do I have? If I don't, then he won't let me live down being a coward. I don't think you should let him get to you. I think all of his bullying just comes from a place of insecurity. Charlie, come on. You can't possibly believe there's good in everyone.
Do you really believe that there are good people?
Have a good day, okay, Charlie? Have Uncle Phil make you something to eat. All right, Phil, I'm heading out for work, so I'll see you both later. Take care of Charlie, okay? Yeah, okay. My dad worked a lot. I'm just about ready to head out too. And so did my mom. While they worked, my Uncle Phil watched over me. He was unemployed, so my parents gave him a place to stay while he claimed he would be looking for a job. So, Charleston? That was Uncle Phil's nickname for me. I didn't really like it, but I was scared to hurt his feelings. What do you feel like doing today? All right. You ready? 3, 2, 1. He didn't do a very good job of watching me, though that could be partly my fault. Most of the mischief we got up to were my ideas. You okay down there?
Yeah, let's do it again.
No matter how much chaos we would get into, we would always have the house looking almost perfect by the time my parents got home at exactly 6 o'clock. Occasionally, though, things would slip by us and my parents would find out.
Phil, you can't keep doing this. You keep telling us that you're going to look for a job, but then you're not actually putting in the work to find one. And plus, you're a bad influence on Charlie. You two keep getting into trouble every single day, and we have to clean it up.
Eventually, my parents got fed up and they kicked Uncle Phil out. I'm sorry for making my parents mad at you. Oh, Charlie. It's not your fault. Just promise me one thing. Keep smiling. Keep trying to find the joy in life. Okay? Is Uncle Phil gonna be gone forever? No, of course not, sweetie. You'll see him again. But for now, as long as you have the memories, he'll always be with you. You know, when people leave, as long as you remember them, they'll never truly be gone. Do you understand? I think so. Okay. Good night, sweetie. I love you. My mom and dad took fewer shifts at work so that they could take turns watching me while they tried to look for a babysitter. My dad even got a new job with a flexible schedule where he could work from home most days if he wanted to. It was difficult at first, but slowly I started to get used to life again. I did as Uncle Phil wanted, and I began smiling more often. Life has a funny way of timing things, though. I could see why my dad was worrying. It was 8 o'clock. Mom should have been home by now. Yes? Oh. What you doing over there, kiddo? Seems like it'll just be you and me for dinner tonight. I'll get you whatever you want to eat. Okay? Where's Mommy? Mom is gonna be gone for a while. But not forever, right? Just like Uncle Phil? Yeah, of course. All right, now go get ready for dinner. And we'll leave in like 5 minutes, okay? Ever since I was a toddler, I would dream of being able to drive. After this day, the day when one reckless driver took my mom away, I would forever be afraid of driving. My dad was never the same after that day. He would say he's fine, but I know he's lying. It was because of him that I learned how powerful a smile is. Yeah, it was nice seeing you too. Have a good night. I learned how much pain and grief could be concealed with it. It was because of my dad that I started doing the same. Since my mom died, my dad had to work extra hard to make enough money for the both of us, along with taking care of me. Sometimes, even that wasn't enough, and he had to go to unorthodox means to get enough money. All right. Here's the amount you asked for. Thank you. You have no idea how much this means to me.
Yeah, this isn't a charity. You know what happens if you don't pay it back, right?
Yes. Of course.
All right then. Nice doing business with you.
Dad? Home life aside, my school life wasn't much better. Have a great day at school, Charlie. Have a good day. I'll see you later, Dad. Hey, Charlie. Try to meet people and make some friends, okay? If only I could have told him that it wouldn't be that easy, that most people don't like me. Many future conflicts could have been avoided. That is often how life goes, though. You don't realize the words you should have said until the moment has passed. If I had known better, I would have told my parents that it was my fault and not Uncle Phil's. I would have told my mom not to go to work that day. I would have told my dad not to make deals with sketchy people. Charlie, please try to make friends. Okay. I'll try. Hey, so what should we change the font to? Change the font? What's wrong with Arial? Because Arial is boring and basic.
I had started 6th grade, and I was the kid with no friends who sat alone, and was sort of forced into a group-for-group projects. Part of me looked forward to those projects, though, as I saw them as a way for me to meet people. In reality, though, most of the time it would just be the others in my group communicating productively while I sat and smiled.
Hey, you. What do you think?
What?
For the slideshow, we're trying to decide on a font to use. Any ideas?
I think whatever you both choose will be fine.
Yeah, that doesn't really help. This is a group project, you know. You could try to pull your weight a little more.
Of course. I'm sorry.
Well, don't be sorry. Be helpful.
Things got pretty lonely, so I felt like I should change that. The one time I really did try to put myself out there was when I met James.
Hi. My name is Charlie. Do you want to be friends? Charlie, huh? You want to be friends? Well, here's the thing with that. You see, to prove you're worth being friends with, you'll have to pass a teensy little test.
A test?
Indeed. You see, there's a person who isn't very fond of me, and I want to show them that I'm not one to be messed with. And that's where you're gonna help me.
I am?
Well, unless friendship doesn't mean all that much to you, but by the way you present yourself, that doesn't appear to be the case. And you don't appear to have many options for friends now, do you? I got his notebook like you wanted. Attaboy, Charlie. Well done. You see, this notebook was filled with my former best friend's secrets, drawings, artwork. You get the point. First things first. Take a few pictures of his secrets to save for later. And now for the fun part. We mess it up. David sure loved his artwork. It's a shame, really. He just had to go and stab me in the back. Why don't you take a crack at it, my new friend? Okay. What did David do? It's actually a bit funny, really. You see, I had told David a joke this one time. And, well, he didn't laugh. He had the audacity to call me not funny. Now, I didn't let it get to me, right? And you see, David is an actor in the theater department. So I went to one of his shows to show that there's no hard feelings and to wish that he'd break a leg, as people in the theater department say. But now he's going around spreading rumors about me. So what we're doing to this notebook is only the first of many stages of my revenge.
Well, can't you just talk to him about how you feel? If you two were friends once, then maybe he'll understand. You're suggesting that I speak to him? Here's a little lesson, Charlie. Actions speak louder than words. So go ahead. Draw on it. Write messages that the devil himself would be afraid of reading, or tear it apart to your heart's content. Go on. I don't know. Charlie, are you really backing out now? It just feels like too much. I suppose you're right. We wouldn't want to go so far in the beginning. We want to start subtle. That way we can really break his spirit in the end. You're smart. Good thinking, Charlie. We'll discuss this further tomorrow. Right. Tomorrow. Hey, do you want to eat lunch with me? Way to go, Charlie. What did I get myself into? Dad, I'm home. How's your day at school? Did you make any friends? I think I did. Oh, really? That's great. What's their name? Dang it. Oh, hi, Eric.
My dad got pretty busy during this time. It felt as if he was on calls non-stop. I'm not upset by it. I know his work is important, but ever since he got busier, he's smiled less and less. Even when I try to do something funny or crack a joke that gets him to genuinely smile for even 1 single second. That's a good one. That phone just has to go and ruin it all. One day, I was curious to see what kept my dad so occupied from spending time with me.
Dad? Charlie, you're not supposed to be in here. I just wanted to see your work. Come on in. My job is to make devices for people. All those calls that I've been getting have been either people ordering devices from me or having complaints about some of my devices. Well, what are you working on now? Well, I was just about to start work on a drone for someone. Do you know when it will be done? Well, I don't know for sure, but rest assured it will be done eventually. Creativity can't be rushed. Will I be able to make things like that? Yeah. Of course you can. The only limits you have are the ones you put on your own imagination. Anyone who believes in something enough and has the drive to get it done can make it become a reality. Then why doesn't everyone's dreams come true? Well, people tend to believe that we lose our imagination as we get older. But I don't think that's true. I think we just use it in a different way. As a child, you use your imagination to create, to think of fantastical things. But then as you get older, you use your imagination to ground yourself, to think of reasons why something can't happen or why something can't be achieved. So The key is to maintain that childish imagination whilst also utilizing skills that you learn throughout your life to make those childish dreams a reality. Can imagination be used in a bad way? Yes, of course it can. People can use their imaginations to lie, to deceive, to manipulate. There will always be people who do bad things. But the best thing you can do is, if you meet any, just cut them out of your life. Don't get angry. Don't fight. And most importantly, don't let them change who you are. Okay. As the year comes to a close, I am giving you all one final project, but do not stress because I want it to be a creative thing. Each one of you will create a representation of something you learned this year. This can be in the form of a video, a slideshow presentation, a poster, artwork, whatever you want. And you will be presenting this, but don't worry about that either, because along the way you will have a partner to help guide you. Now, you each should have your own individual projects because you each learned something different, but it just helps to have someone there to provide feedback and to give their notes on your project. So without further ado, I will partner each of you up now.
Remember how I talked about my thoughts on group projects? Usually I don't make many friends during those. This was a different case, though.
All right, Charlie and David, you two will be partners. All right, Charlie, what are you thinking of doing? You're David. Yes, I am. Are you...
I wanted to ask if he knew James, but I felt that would make a bad first impression.
I'm thinking of making a model, like a visual representation of something I learned. What about you? I'm probably gonna draw something or make some form of artwork. I normally draw all the time, but I haven't been able to lately since my art journal went missing.
Kill me.
Oh, how unfortunate. Oh, it's no big deal. I should be getting a new one soon. Although my old one did have a lot of my personal secrets in it, so I just hope that one didn't fall into the wrong hands. Yeah. I hope so too.
Hello, Charlie.
Hi, James.
My dear fellow, why do you appear so glum?
Why are you doing all of this to David? If he did bad things to you, why can't you just cut him out of your life? Why do you want revenge?
People often believe that if you do good in life, then you'll be rewarded. And if you do bad, you'll be punished.
I have enough experience to know that's not true, however. People do bad things all the time and get away with it. And many heroes are left unrecognized. That is why it is up to us to punish those who deserve punishment. And if you do this for me, then rest assured, you will be rewarded. That is, unless you're having second thoughts. Charlie, my one and only friend, are you having second thoughts? No, of course not. Whatever happens to David, I'm sure he deserves it.
Oh, yes, he does. That's the spirit, Charlie.
You know, I thought about what you said the other day, and I have decided that what we did to that notebook would merely be the appetizer to my 3-course meal of revenge. What? I know. Exciting, isn't it? First things first, you're gonna sneak his notebook back into his backpack, and once he finds it, oh, he will be devastated. Be sure to get a video of that. I would love to see it. Anyway, I'm getting off track. Right, once he finds his notebook in its ruined state, it shouldn't take him terribly long to come to me, and that's when I'll deliver the 2nd course, revealing that I know all his secrets. And unless he wants those secrets revealed to the entire school, he will do my bidding. After having a little fun with that for a short while, I'll deliver the 3rd course, the creme de la creme, getting him expelled. When he's my puppet, I'll make him do things that are progressively worse and worse until one day I make sure he's caught doing something so terribly bad that he has to be expelled for it. What if David blames you for everything? What if David gets you in trouble? Oh, he can blame all he wants. But I will make it very clear that either that day can be his last day at school, or his last day alive. Well, anyway, first things first. Return his notebook to his backpack or something. Let me know when that's done, and oh, remember to record it. I can't wait to see how he reacts. Phil, I'm glad you're working and all, but you really can't make time to take care of Charlie. I'm in debt, and I can't afford a nanny. Okay, well, can you at least watch him for the weekend? I'm running out of time, and I need to get work done, and it won't be safe for him here. Okay, thank you so much. I'll update you soon. Okay, bye. You heard that whole conversation, didn't you? Come on, have a seat. I have a deadline I have to meet by the end of the week, so you'll be going to Uncle Phil's house after school on Friday. It was Tuesday. On one hand, I was a little excited to see Uncle Phil again, but on the other hand, my dad didn't seem pleased at all. He made it all seem like a bad thing, and I didn't know why. If only I had found out sooner. Uncle Phil has a good job now, and a house, so you'll be safe there for the weekend. Do you understand? Well, I'm running late for work, so looks like you'll have to drive yourself to school. What? But I can't drive? Well then, perhaps it's time you learn. I'm far too busy to make time for you. What the... What's wrong? Afraid of driving? I don't want to associate myself with such a pathetic individual. No, James, don't leave. I'm not scared of anything. James, did you hear me? I'm not scared of driving, and I'm not scared of you. What about me? You're not afraid of me, are you? No, of course not. What if I found out about this? David, I'm so sorry. This is all your fault! No.
Having nightmares, sweetie?
Mom? Mom. I don't know what to do. James. He made me do things. Bad things. And I want to do better. But I don't know how.
Have you talked to Dad?
He works so much, and he's been stressing a lot lately. I don't want to make it worse. I haven't seen him genuinely smile in so long. If only you were here. I miss when we were all together. When we were all happy.
Just because you can't see me doesn't mean I'm not with you. Speak to me, my son. What do you think should be done?
I should give David his notebook back. And I should stop doing what James says. And I should talk to Dad about how much I miss spending time with him.
See? You don't need guidance from me or even your dad. You're a great kid. And I know you can do this. I will always be by your side, Charlie.
You got a new notebook? Yeah, it arrived yesterday. Ah, so that means you don't need your old one anymore, right? I guess not. I mean, if I were to find it again, it'd be nice. There was some stuff in there that I started that I would like to finish. And again, it had like a ton of my secrets in it, so I'd rest easier knowing it's back in my possession. Oh. Right. Hey, Charlie, would you want to have lunch with me and some of my other friends? Me? Are you sure? Yeah, of course. You seem like a cool guy, and you seem like you could use some more friends. What? How obvious is it that I don't have any other friends? Well, not that obvious, except for the fact that you just told me. Right, well, I'd love to have lunch with you and meet your other friends. Great. James, I can't do it. Is this really how you treat your friends? Making promises you can't keep? Oh, that's right. I'm your first friend. I gave you a chance. And this is how I'm repaid? Okay, but all of this, over what? Because he didn't laugh at a joke? Or because he gossiped? That doesn't warrant this. You should just let David be. What about me? David, please, you don't want to be that my notebook? So you had it.
No, yes, old friend. I found your dear notebook in the clutches of this wretch, and he threatened to get me expelled if I told you. What?
Is this true?
No! It was, old pal. I know we've had our disagreements, but surely you could remember back to a time when we were friends and trusted each other? In fact, look at your notebook. Not only has it been stolen, but it's been vandalized. All of your artwork that I once adored, all ruined.
What? No, you can't believe him. Why would I do this?
What an audacious statement. As if he doesn't know. I talked about us a few times, and I'd imagine he got jealous and wanted to ruin your notebook and put the blame on me to completely destroy our fractured friendship.
James, stop! David, please.
Shut up, Charlie.
Look, I know you don't have many friends, but ruining other people's friendships is not the way to go about it. You know, I could have been your friend if you hadn't done this.
All right, David. Let's go. I can't stand to be around this brat any longer.
Dad? I'm home. Dad?
I used to hope that one day I could come home without my dad being on the phone, but this wasn't what I had in mind. I had waited and waited and waited from 2 hours before dinner to 1 hour before to 1 hour after. I had started to get worried when finally my dad came home.
Whoa, Charlie. You weren't waiting for me this whole time, were you?
What took you so long? I was getting worried.
Yeah, sorry, bud. Traffic was a little crazy today. So, what do you want to eat for dinner? Is something wrong with the food? It's okay. Are you okay? Charlie, what's wrong? Why are you working so much? I took out a loan that I need to pay off, so I've been fulfilling orders at a faster rate than usual. I know it's been difficult for you. It's rough for me. You shouldn't have to overwork yourself so much. It's like you said, creativity can't be rushed. Unfortunately, sometimes we don't get to choose how much time we get. And falling behind can be dangerous. And keeping up isn't? Look at your hands. This isn't good. No, it isn't. But it's temporary. And look, we have tonight to spend together. And tomorrow night. Then you'll spend the weekend at Uncle Phil's. And then we'll have years down the line to relax. Before Mom died, you never had to work this much. If only she were here, I could be happy again. I miss her too, Charlie. I miss her every single day.
And why don't you look sad?
Because of you. Seeing you accomplish great things and being happy it makes everything I do worth it. Tell you what, after work tomorrow, we'll go to dinner and then I'll do whatever you want to do. Okay. All right. Now, eat up. What are you working on? David, you can't trust anything James said.
I don't. I've known him long enough to know the type of crap he pulls. Part of me just wanted to humor him because I know he wouldn't leave me alone if I didn't. But also, based on what I could observe, you had my notebook and you knew him. So clearly I can't trust you either.
What happened between you two? James seems to hate you.
Me? Why would he hate me? He's the one who betrayed me.
What? He told me that you didn't laugh at a joke he told, and then after he went to one of your shows, you started gossiping about him.
Wait, what? He's never been to any of my shows.
He told me that he went to one to show that there were no hard feelings and to wish that you'd break a leg.
That psychopath. At my last show a while back, a spotlight fell, and I didn't react fast enough. I jumped out of the way, and it missed my head, but it smashed on my leg.
You mean you think he did it?
I wouldn't put it past him. He's put me in danger before, and after I wanted to cut ties with him, he'd probably have more motivation to want to hurt me.
Here I am, all alone. Was it my fault? Yes. I chose this path, and it's the one I'll have to live with. But that doesn't mean I can't make things right. James does bad things, but it seems like it's up to me to ensure he gets what he deserves.
David. I'm sorry for what I did to your notebook, and I want to set things right.
And just how do you plan on doing that?
Well, I'm going to tell the principal about everything James did, and I need you to be there as a witness.
Charlie, don't you think I would have done that by now if I could? One, James is great at hiding behind an innocent mask and finding puppets to use and accuse. Second, if he finds out that we're trying to get him in any sort of trouble, he'll kill us both.
You don't need to worry about the second thing. If it comes down to it, then I'll take the blame. Maybe it's what I deserve. And as for proof, I might have an idea. Do you think you can make James mad?
Make James mad? You don't have to ask me twice.
All right. Tell James to meet you tomorrow during lunch by the English classrooms, and here's what you're gonna say.
Yeah, of course. Have a great day. Dad? You're home? Shouldn't you be working to pay off your debt? I have been. I've been filling orders since early this morning to now, and I only need to fill 3 more to pay off my debt.
I should be able to fill those tomorrow, so we should have the rest of the day to spend together. And tomorrow after school, you can come home and we have the whole weekend. That's amazing. All right. Now run along and get your homework done. Then we could go to dinner and do something fun to celebrate. You might be asking, what was that something fun we ended up doing? Well, I chose a very simple card game. One so simple, in fact, that I understood how to play it at around 5 years old. One I used to play with my dad. And my mom. And Uncle Phil, when we were all together. Uno.
Oh, you may think you've won, but what if I were to do this? Green. Wow, you had such confidence in that. I win. Dang. Congrats for the 3rd time. Thank you, thank you. You feeling 4th time's a charm? You know what? Sure, let's go for it. I will be snagging that victory in 1 moment. Hello?
Hey, Mike. So some things came up and we'll be needing the money by tomorrow afternoon around 1 o'clock.
Can it wait until Saturday or tomorrow evening at the least?
No. Tomorrow afternoon is the latest we'll allow. We've already given you 3 extensions. Your time is ticking.
Okay, understood. Who was that? Oh, it was nothing. It was just the person I owe money to. He just moved the deadline up just a little bit. You just need a few more orders though, right? Yes, and I will get them. I have 3 orders lined up from tomorrow morning to noon, so if I could make those quick enough, then I should be fine. I know you can do it. Yes, I can. Just like how I can win this game. We'll see about that one. Hello?
Oh, I see. So you'd like to cancel the order? Okay. Yeah, I can definitely do that for you. But may I ask why you no longer want it? Okay, I understand. I will cancel the order for you. Yeah, of course. Have a great day.
David, old friend, what can I do for you? Did you drop the spotlight on me? Now, why in the world would you think that? Cut the act! I know your games. I cut you off the night before the show, so you decide to murder me, right? You really think that being cut off by you would drive me to want to kill you? Don't flatter yourself. You think you would have any friends without me? Every day I see you sitting with my friends at lunch. You took them from me. You didn't want to be my friend. And turns out they didn't want to either. I learned that day
that friends come and go. But pain lasts forever. So I wanted to cause you a pain that would last. Now that the curtain is up, it is time for you to take your final bow. Let him go. Or what? You're gonna tell the principal? He won't believe you. People would much rather believe a lie that maintains their reputation than accept the brutal truth. Well, he'll have to believe me after I show him some proof. I recorded that whole conversation and even you trying to kill David. Charlie, if you do this, you'll have no one. I gave you a chance. I'd rather be alone forever than have a friend like you. James, have you ever considered that the reason you can't keep friends is because you aren't a good person? There are no good people. People can hide behind masks and facades of good deeds, but deep down, their conscience is still bathed in guilt, in regret. I chose not to hide behind such masks, but everyone else chose conformity over liberation. Well, look where liberation got you. You've lost. I don't lose. I will do what I set out to do. Ruining your life. Years down the line, when you're long gone from this place, in the darkest crevices of your mind, I will still remain. Come on, David, don't listen to him.
Provided with proper evidence, we went to the principal, and as expected, he couldn't refute the evidence, so he took action. James wasn't seen at the school following that day.
Well, lunch isn't quite over yet, so if it's okay with you, can I still sit with you and your friends? Charlie, I appreciate you helping to give James what he deserves, and for the record, I forgive you for my notebook and all of that. But I've just spent so much time trying to carve the memories of James out of my life. But James was right about one thing. No matter where I go or what I'll do, he'll always be in my memory. And I'm sorry, but having you around will just remind me of him. And I don't want that, and I don't want you to feel resented from just being around me. So I think it's best if we just part ways. Oh. But hey, I know you're a good person, and you will find people who want to stick around for the right reasons.
David? Yeah? How do you cope with all of the bad memories? Well, I wake up every day striving to make good ones. Does the pain ever go away? Over time, it'll definitely feel much lighter. But when it comes down to it, we are a product of the good and the bad. And we can choose to see the bad memories as something to repress or something to learn from. Congratulations. You got me expelled. Don't worry, Charlie. I'm not mad. I'm proud. You will make a proper replacement to make sure my legacy lives on. No, I will never be like you.
Really? You genuinely believe that? Come on, Charlie. You can't deny it.
No, I'm nothing like you. I don't manipulate people to get what I want. Wasn't the sole reason you tried to incriminate me was to be forgiven by David? That feels like a form of manipulation in itself, now doesn't it? The only difference is that your way doesn't work all that well now, does it? Look at you. Trying to appease all but left with no one. Here's one final lesson, Charlie. In trying to please everyone, you'll end up making everyone happy but yourself. And in addition, you won't make any real connections in your life. People will only come to you when they need something. You'll find that you're either the manipulator or the manipulated. And I still believe that you can change for the better. You can be free. Like me. No, I'm not listening to you. You can say that. But subconsciously, you already have. I've already invaded your conscience. So, my words are gonna echo in your mind. And whether you like it or not, you're gonna listen. Have a nice life, Charlie. Charlie, I'm so sorry, but it seems like you'll be going to Uncle Phil's after all. I'll send you the address. I really should have listened to my dad and just gone to Uncle Phil's, but James's words were echoing in my mind. And
my conscience was telling me to go home instead.
Hello? Hello? Dad?
Well, look who's finally awake. I remember you. You're Mike's son, right? I'm sorry about your mom. You know, my best friend died in the exact same car accident. I told that bastard not to go out driving late and drunk.
You mean you're...
Now, we don't know if he's the reason for the crash. But I do know who will be the reason for your death if your dad doesn't get here with my money this instant.
Please, give him more time. He's worked so hard lately that I've barely even got to see him. If he could have worked more, he would have. You'll get your money. Just please go easy on him.
You have a lot to learn, kid. Time doesn't wait for anyone. And I have been merciful and extended your dad's time as much as I possibly could. If you make it out of here, take this as a piece of advice. In life, you either gotta fight or be eaten alive. When your dad gets here, we'll see how much he's willing to fight.
Charlie.
Don't worry about him. This can all end quickly if you have the proper payment.
I have all of the money right here.
And the late fee.
I'm only a few hours late.
You see this face? This is me not giving a damn. You didn't have the money I required at the time I requested, so that'll be an extra $1,000.
I just have enough for what I owed previously.
Welp, that means you're still short. But don't worry. Out of the goodness of my heart, I'm willing to accept payment some other way.
No, he has no part in this. Please, take me instead. Dad, don't. It's okay, Charlie. You'll be okay.
Fine. I'll take you instead.
Can I please have a moment with my son?
You know what? Fine. You get 1 minute.
Dad. All right, Charlie, listen to me. You have an amazing heart. And don't let anything or anyone take that from you. No, don't say that. Dad, you can't go. We can run away right now and risk being hunted for the rest of our lives. I couldn't do that to you. Look, every time you smile, I'll see, and I'll smile back. Just because you can't see me doesn't mean I won't be around. Now, you have to go. Dad. No. No. I can't leave you. I love you, son. Now, Uncle Phil is waiting for you, so go. Charlie, please go. It's okay. Everything will be okay.
When I was younger, I hoped and prayed every day to see Uncle Phil again. But I didn't realize seeing him again would cost me both of my parents. The days that followed were me at my worst. I didn't feel in control of my body, just as if I were a machine, walking to where I was programmed to go. The rest of 6th grade was like that. I saw David around a few times, but we mostly exchanged awkward glances and nothing further. It was probably more awkward for him than it was for me, though. I had many other things on my mind. After finishing 6th grade, Uncle Phil had me change schools to one closer to where he lived. Through 7th and 8th grade, I remained closed off from speaking to anyone, and no one spoke to me.
Are you making any friends in school? Yeah. Just talking to people here and there. You're finishing middle school real soon. That's exciting, isn't it? Yeah, I guess. Is there something you want to talk about? Not really. What happened to the rambunctious kid I used to know? He lost both of his parents. I know it's hard. You didn't just lose your father that day. I lost my brother. But I know that they would want us to keep on living and being happy. How can I? When I'll never see them again. Well, they'll always be alive in the memories you have of them.
when you apply the things that they taught you, it means that through you, a part of them is still living. My dad, before he told me that every time I smile, he'll see me. And he'll smile back. Well, he'd probably love to see you. Ah, see? He finally got to see his son again. Oh, he's smiling back now. Nice to have you back, Charleston.
After all of that pain you endured, you managed to be happy again.
Oh, don't get me wrong, it was not easy. But over time, I learned to not be so sad over losing my parents, but rather to appreciate the time I did get with them.
And after meeting people who caused so much pain for others, you still seek goodness in people?
Well, it's like what David taught me. We are a product of the good and the bad. But it's up to us which side we want to lean towards. Some people can be too enticed by the bad that maybe they just need help to see the good.
How can you be so sure that people who fell towards evil can still be pulled back up?
Because I was almost one of those people. High school started out all right. I felt better for sure, but I still couldn't make any friends. I remember sophomore year, I got really low. I stopped trying because no one liked me when I was at rock bottom, and no one liked me when I was just starting to pull myself back up. Over time, I had interactions here and there, but nothing that would last. Then I got the news that Uncle Phil got a job offer which required us to move. That meant I'd be starting over. I thought that if no one wanted to be my friend in the city I was living in, then who would bother to be my friend in a different one? Starting junior year with a lack of interaction at the new school, I felt out of place. I nearly let myself be consumed by all of the pain I've been through. Then I met Hayden. He offered to work on a school project with me. He pulled me out of the possibly terrible life I could have lived. That was the happiest I've felt up until that point. I can say from experience that sometimes all people need is someone who can understand what they're going through and someone who genuinely cares about them.
You sound ridiculous.
Well, after everything, here I am smiling, so I must be doing something right. Charlie? Huh? What? I'm sorry, what were you saying? Forget it. There's no use arguing or complaining because it'll all just end the same. Todd's just gonna beat me up. This doesn't have to end in a fight, Hayden. You really think Todd would be open to talking it out? I mean, I'm not expecting you two to become friends or anything, but through communication, you two can at least learn to understand each other a little better. Okay, Charlie, I get it. You had a perfect life where all problems could be solved with a conversation. But this... I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. No one's life is perfect, Hayden. But that doesn't mean we can't try to make others' lives better.